Thank you for holding, Zach. So I know you said you've seen a dealer's markup from about 4,000. I just spoke with my sales manager, and it's about 1,500 to 2,000. But he said if you can come in, we can definitely negotiate on that.
If I come in and like I'm really there, will they give it to me at MSRP? You think?
Yeah, so I do. I have seen you coming in, you sit down, you have more wiggle room to negotiate. Typically, like, because most of the time you can't really do all of that over the phone. Good morning. Lamoni speaking. How may I assist you?
Hi there. I was hoping I could talk to someone in sales, please.
Yes, this is the sales department.
Awesome. Hey, I saw a vehicle on your website. I was wondering if I could get a price quote from you.
Yes, not a problem. May I know who I'm speaking with? What's your name?
My name is Zach.
Okay, Zach. And what's your last name?
Shefska, Shefska.
Okay, and this is the best callback number in case me and you get disconnected?
Yep, this is a fine number.
Oh, okay. And what vehicle was it that you was interested in?
I don't see the stock number on the website, but I can give you the VIN or the last 6 of the VIN. Would that be helpful?
Yes, so is it a pre-owned or is it a new vehicle?
It's a new vehicle.
Which vehicle is it?
It's the 2024 Corolla Cross L.
Okay. And yes, could you just verify the last 4 of the VIN so I know which particular one you're interested in?
Yep, 0718.
Okay, yes. So this vehicle, it's available. The pricing for it is at $31,224.
So I saw that on the website and I just had a couple questions. So I was curious, one, what the total out the door price would be. So with all fees, we don't have to worry about taxes right now, but I'm just curious what additional fees there are. And then I was curious, I didn't understand what the dealer adjustment was, or honestly, I didn't understand what TSRP is either. So maybe you could walk me through total price, what TSRP is, and what dealer adjustment is.
It's the same as the MSRP TS. It's just it's the total, pretty much the total out the door pricing.
Gotcha. So TSRP is like the total out the door price, but then the $4,000 dealer adjustment that takes it to 31,224 is just
Let me just verify because I see here like it's the 27,224. But let me see. You said you've seen a dealer adjustment. I'm not seeing that here. You said 4,000. I can confirm with the manager if it's a dealer's markup. Give me one moment. I'm going to place you on a brief hold.
Okay.
You're on the line with, and we're playing summer road trip trivia. What is the most popular destination for a summer road trip?
What is that?
Thank you for holding, Zach. So I know you said you've seen a dealer's markup from about 4,000. I just spoke with my sales manager, and it's about 1,500 to 2,000. But he said if you can come in, we can definitely negotiate on that. So it's not the 4,000 that you were seeing. So it would be the 27,224, and it could be potentially 1,500 to 2,000 additional for the dealer's markup. But it's definitely negotiable, but you have to come in and speak with our sales manager.
Gotcha. And I just want to make sure we're talking about the right vehicle. This is ending in 0718, correct?
Correct. The Windshield Pro. Yes, with the light gray in fabric.
Yep. Okay. So the markup isn't actually, or the dealer adjustment isn't actually 4,000. It sounds like it's about half of that. Are there other fees? Like what other fees are there that are not like government fees?
No. So it would just be that, the dealer adjustment, taxes, and DMV fees.
Okay, so you guys don't have a doc fee or anything? When I called other dealerships, they all hit me with a doc fee, so I was just kind of expecting that.
No. So from what I know, this sales manager just verified that it would be the dealer's markup, taxes, and DMV fees.
Okay, I find that a little interesting. I was like clicking on the question mark on the website and reading the disclosure, and it said there's a $399 doc fee, but maybe I guess that's just being captured in the dealer adjustment, I guess, in this case. Yeah,
because I'm looking at the price, the breakdown. I see the base, the total install packages, and the delivery, processing, and handling, which brings it to the total of 27,224. And then, like I said, the additional dealer's markup and taxes and DMVs, of course.
Got it. Okay.
I'm not seeing a doc or anything of that, and I'm literally just talked to the sales manager, and he just confirmed.
Okay, and then if I come in and negotiate, like, do you think that's? I'm sorry to put you in this position, but do you think that's like the best price, or do you think I can get him to go even lower, him or her to go even lower? Like, what do you think? Because I don't want to come in and I don't really want to pay over MSRP, or I guess in this case TSRP. To be honest, I don't want to do that. So I don't want to waste your time or my time. Like, do you think if I come in and like I'm really there, will they will they give it to me at MSRP, you think?
Yeah, so I do. I have seen you coming in, you send down, you have more wiggle room to negotiate typically, like, because most of the time you can't really do all of that over the phone. So I do think you would recommend you coming in and also talking to someone, because it's like not much you can really do over the phone. Like, I can give you pricing, but you initially would have to sit with a sales specialist so you can kind of negotiate.
Yeah, I guess it's like you just kind of have more leverage when you're there is what you're saying.
So just out of curiosity, why do you even have to sit with a sales specialist who doesn't have the ability to negotiate with you? Why don't you just sit with the sales manager and go back and forth with the sales manager?
Can we just level set, Dad? This is the online advertisement.
Yes.
It says $27,224, dealer adjustment $4,000. You can hover over and click on those little question marks, and it tells you there's a $400 doc fee. Elsewhere on the page, it actually says the doc fee is $175. So who knows what the doc fee is? The moment you call and you actually push a little and you ask for an out-the-door price, well, now the dealer adjustment is half of that. It could be anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000. And then you say, well, if I actually come in, do you think I could get it at MSRP, or in this case, TSRP? And the answer is a resounding yes. Buying a car is the stupidest process ever, man. Help me understand the rationale from the dealer here to advertise it this way and then treat me this way. Like, I don't get it, man. I really don't get it.
The concept, at least when I was running dealerships, you don't advertise your second best price, you advertise your best price. But I mean, what's the point of advertising a price of $31,224 and within 6 minutes of a phone call, the sales manager is willing to knock $1,500 to $2,000 off of that dealer adjustment? Would you not get more phone calls if, I don't know, you showed a dealer adjustment of $1,500 as opposed to $4,000? And if you're actually willing to sell it for TSRP, wouldn't you get even more phone calls if you advertised it for the $27,224? Go ahead.
And I will let everyone know, we are seeing between $500 and $1,000 off on new Toyota Corolla Crosses right now at CarEdge. That's what we're able to get for our customers. So this dealer, Dad, is, I mean, to be clear, getting one at MSRP is a fine deal. It's not a great deal. It's a fine deal. This dealer's trying to be greedy, man. They're trying to get an uneducated, uninformed customer to pay anywhere from $1,500 to $4,000 over MSRP. And who knows what else would happen when you go to that dealership to actually negotiate, and next thing you know, you're in the F&I office. Like, well, why aren't they getting more phone calls? Their strategy is to get one sucker to pay $4,000 over MSRP. That's better than selling 4 of these at TSRP.
Well, my question to you, young man, is, you know, the smart price is $31,224. Why didn't you ask her what the dumb price would be? It is past time for dealerships to pull themselves into the 21st century. It is past time for dealerships to advertise the price that they will actually sell a vehicle for. It is past time for dealerships to be honest and transparent, whether it be over the phone, via email, or in the showroom. All she was fishing for was trying to get you into the dealership because, well, you know, that's when you have your most leverage, when you're there. The dealership's leverage is to provide you with the information that you asked for so that you would be interested in actually showing up and purchasing the vehicle. So how do we drag this industry into the 21st century? I'm not sure. But as long as dealerships exist and operate in this manner, you're going to have an extremely successful business for years and years and years to come.
You're talking about CarEdge. You're talking about our business where we help consumers.
Yes.
Yeah, no, 100%. Because this is absolutely asinine. And it also goes against like advertising best practices. You should advertise the price that you're going to sell the doggone thing at, not try and take advantage of people. It's really gross.
It is part and parcel as to why the FTC cars rules need to go into effect. Why should it be, if you're a good negotiator, you can get a better price than somebody who's not a good negotiator? Why wouldn't it be fair if everybody paid the same, the price, whatever the price? I mean, they did it at Saturn. The MSRP was the selling price of the vehicle. End of sentence. That's what it was. It was priced accordingly. It was pretty simple. Whether you were a good negotiator or a bad negotiator, it didn't matter. Everybody paid the same. Why should some people be taken advantage of while others are not? That's the part that I don't care for. That's the part that I think that needs to change. Now, dealers are going to say, hey, it's up to the consumer to know. Well, there's no way for the consumer. I mean, try as we might to educate the consumer. There's 330 million people in America. We reach about 7 million a month. How many months do we have to be in business so that we can educate everybody? It's just time for the industry to change.